Hello guys, what's up? It's the Couch Potato 88 here again and welcome back to my channel. Today's episode, I'm going to tell you which console is the better buy in 2023. I will also discuss the specs, subscription service, games, and my personal experience, and finally my recommendation later on. So without further ado, let's begin. Both the PS5 and the Xbox Series X belong to the 9th generation of consoles from Sony and Microsoft. They were both released in November 2020, and I bought these consoles in 2022. Most of us already know that these systems are both flagship models from their respective companies, and a lot of gamers are having a blast. Now let's go with the specs. Now for those who are not familiar with the specs, let's take a look. PlayStation 5 has 8 Zen 2 cores at 3.5 GHz, while Xbox Series X has 8 Zen 2 cores as well at 3.8 GHz, slightly higher than the PlayStation 5. In terms of GPU, PlayStation 5 offers 10.28 teraflops, 36 compute units, and a variable frequency of 2.23 GHz, whereas Xbox Series X has a whopping 12 teraflops of compute power, 52 compute units at 1.825 GHz, and also it's a custom RDNA 2. In terms of memory, they have both 16 GB of GDDR6 RAM, 256-bit of speed in the PS5. I'm not sure what the Series X speed is, but anyway, they are almost identical. In terms of memory bandwidth, 448 GB per second for the PS5, while for the Xbox Series X, it is 10 GB at 560 GB per second, and the other 6 GB is at 336 GB per second. Optical drive, they have both disc slot for physical games, which are both capable of 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray playback. Internal storage, the PS5 has a custom 825 GB of SSD, while Xbox has 1TB custom NVMe SSD. They are nearly identical, and expandable storage of NVMe SSD slot and 1TB expansion card with the Xbox Series X. In case you are wondering, GPUs that are equivalent to PS5 performance are the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 Super and the AMD Radeon RTX 5700 XT. Well, on the other hand, the AMD RDNA 2 GPU in the Xbox Series X is equivalent to the NVIDIA RTX 2070 Super, like the PS5 I mentioned earlier, and also equivalent to the RX 6600 XT from AMD, which is also equivalent to RTX 3060 Ti. Now, to get a much better experience with these consoles, you might want to consider subscribing to PlayStation Plus and Xbox Game Pass. Let's compare the two. For the PlayStation Plus, there are 3 tiers: the Essential, Extra, and Premium. Wherein in the Xbox Game Pass, there's an Xbox Game Pass for console, PC Game Pass, and Game Pass Ultimate. In terms of pricing, the PlayStation Plus Essential is $9.99 per month, PlayStation Plus Extra is $14.99 per month, and the Premium is $17.99 per month. Whereas the Xbox Game Pass is $9.99 per month for console or PC, and then for the Ultimate version, it's gonna be $14.99. Price per year: PlayStation Plus Essential is $59.99, Extra $99.99, and the Premium is $119.99 annually. Xbox Game Pass, unfortunately, they don't charge annually. They always charge you per month. Family plan, if you're asking, there's none for both services. Some additional perks. If you subscribe for the PlayStation Plus, you're gonna have a monthly downloadable games. And for the Xbox Game Pass, you can access day one first-party releases and access to Xbox Live Gold, xCloud free games, all in the Ultimate version only. And you can also play Electronic Arts games with both the Ultimate and the PC version of Game Pass. Well, how about the access to older games? For the PlayStation Plus members, yes, you can access PS1, PS2, PSP, PS3, and PS4 depending on the tier that you're in. And not all games can be played for those generations, only a select few. With the Xbox, yes, the Xbox 360, original Xbox, and the Xbox One are playable, a vast majority of it. Now, how about game trials? For the PlayStation Plus, yes, you can play games on their beta or demo mode. For the Xbox Game Pass, yes, for the select games for EA, and it's applicable to Ultimate and PC subscription. Exclusive discounts, yeah, they both provide exclusive discounts if you're subscribed to them. So the games for these systems are much more expensive if you're not subscribed to them. Cloud saves, yes, for the PlayStation, and yes, for the Xbox Game Pass, wherein you don't need a subscription for the cloud save. Now let's go to the games. One of the most important aspects on selecting which console to buy. If you like games such as Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West, Uncharted series, The Last of Us Part 1 and 2, Spider-Man, God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Gran Turismo 7, etc., then you would want to buy a PS5. Although some games that I mentioned are playable on PS4, the PS5 is still backwards compatible with the majority of PS4 games, and sometimes even offering a boost in resolution and frame rate, giving you a much smoother experience. On the other hand, if you're a fan of games such as Halo Infinite, Hellblade series, Gears 5, Redfall, Sea of Thieves, Forza Horizon series, Microsoft Flight Simulator, etc., then the Xbox Series X is for you. Same as PS5, the Xbox Series X is backwards compatible with almost all the Xbox One games and majority of the Xbox 360 games, making it a solid choice as well. Now moving forward, I'm gonna tell you about my personal experience since I have both the consoles. As I said earlier in the video, I only got them last year, and I bought my PS5 first, then I got the Xbox Series X as a Christmas present several months later. I enjoyed both of these systems since they can offer stunning graphics almost on par with high-end PCs. The reason why I know is because I also have a gaming PC, which is very capable, and the graphics are very similar. Now, I just want to show you here first my PS5. There you go. If you can see, I put the stand in here on the side because I want it horizontally oriented. Now, Xbox Series X here. It's sleeker looking, and also it's smaller than the PlayStation 5. Now, my personal experience with both consoles. Let's start with the PS5. As I said, I bought the console last year in May, so I spent a lot of time playing games in the PS5. So in the PS5, I have 4 games right here. The first one is Far Cry 6. There you go. The second is Horizon Forbidden West. What a lovely game. Next one is the Hogwarts Legacy. It's still sealed, guys. It's still sealed, and it's part of my backlog at the moment. The next one is Demon's Souls from Software. I bought it used, guys. Well, I already have tried the Demon's Souls, but it's been in my backlog since it's so hard, in my opinion at least. Now with the Xbox Series X, I only got 2 games. Elden Ring, one of the greatest games of all time, as per critics. And I got Jump Force. I love anime in the past when I was a kid, and I'm so nostalgic about some of these characters, anime characters, in Yu Yu Hakusho and some other characters from the past. Now, going back to my opinion, since I spent a lot of time playing games in the PS5, I finished The Last of Us Part 2 in the PS5. Now, going back to what I'm saying, in my own personal experience, having played both on these consoles, I really enjoyed them, both of them. And also, I enjoyed Xbox Series X when I'm playing the likes of Fight Night Champion. It's originally from Xbox 360. There's a ton of games that can be played with the Xbox Series X because it has a massive library of backwards compatibility games. Xbox One, Xbox 360, and some selected Xbox original games. And also, you don't really need to buy physical games for your Xbox Series X or even Xbox Series S, because if you're subscribed to the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, it's well worth it. It has a lot of good quality games in their catalog for the price that I mentioned earlier. And also, these games are no slack, guys. They are good quality AAA games and some good quality indie games as well. So now we have come to my recommendation, the final part of the video. If your budget allows you to only buy one console at a time, I would say go for the PS5. You're asking why? Sony's flagship machine simply delivers a better experience in my opinion. The exclusives alone are enough reason to buy the console. The likes of The Last of Us, Uncharted series, Horizon Forbidden West, they just have a different kick to my gaming senses. And Sony follows through with their promise of more quality games here and now and in the future. Again, this is only my opinion and will only serve as a buying guide. It's still up to you which one will you end up buying. Whatever system you think you will enjoy more, then go for it. Now, there are two reasons I can see that you're gonna lean towards the Xbox Series X. The first one is if you grew up with playing Xbox games and you have this attachment to Xbox exclusives that I mentioned earlier. Secondly, you find Xbox Game Pass more worth it than the PS5, which I tend to agree. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate has a better catalog of free downloadable games than the PlayStation Plus, and it has a solid Xbox 360 games catalog if you want to take advantage of its backwards compatibility. At the end of the day, gaming is just a hobby that everyone must enjoy. Gamers are the clear winner here. Well, I think that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.